performer in town.
Oh, I should say the city is abuzz with the return of Celine.
Celine Dion. She made her big return to the stage at the Colosseum at Caesar's Palace and delivered an emotional opening performance just last night in front of a sold-out crowd. I had a chance to be right there in those stands. The Canadian singer was the first headliner to open the Colosseum 12 years ago, back in 2003. Now, last August, she took a year-long hiatus to care for the love of her life, her manager, her mentor, Renee. Now, while he continues to battle throat cancer. She was encouraged by her 3 kids and her hubby to return to her show, practice her passion. And her first night back was a huge success. It opened with a fan montage set to I Drove All Night, remember the red balloon? It also featured hologram duets with Elvis Presley and Frank Sinatra. And again, I had a chance to ask the top pop icon if she sings her songs with a new perspective after learning through Renee's health journey how precious life really is. And she had this to say.
I have to admit to you that when we started to rehearse the show and the songs and switch them around and let's not do this or let's do this one after and before, and it's been every time, even though you think you've been doing this for a long time, every time it's like a first, you know. For me, it's going to be a first tonight. The meaning of the songs are having a meaning now. You know, I've been singing them for so long, and now power of love and because you loved me, and I don't want to start naming songs and incredible and all. I sang them, but now I mean it.
She's an incredible performer. I've gotten a chance to see her multiple times, and she puts on the best show ever. The cast, the backdrop, the
holograms
lighting,
really threw me. I was
yes,
like, what?
and the outfits that she wears,
yes.
She knows how to dazzle people. So we're glad she's back here in Vegas performing. Now, in other local entertainment news, the cast and crew of Michael Jackson 1 at Mandalay Bay will honor the King of Pop with a special birthday bash. Michael would have been 57 years old tomorrow. Fans can celebrate his life with a one-time only performance of Don't Stop Till You Get Enough at tomorrow's Michael Jackson 1 show. MJ fans can also meet his longtime costume designer, Michael Bush, at a special book signing, as well as meet members of his estate team tomorrow at Mandalay Bay. To purchase tickets to this event, check out the website on your screen. So many great shows to look forward to, Chris. And what was the last one you've seen? I know you're pretty busy.
I'm a huge fan of shows in Las Vegas, and I go to them as often as I can. And right now, besides some of my dear friends that they'd kill me if I didn't mention their names. Like my friends like Gordie Brown and things like that. But one of my favorite shows right now is Bob Anderson's Sinatra show.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
Over at the
Plaza. It was absolutely incredible.
That's a good one.
And like Celine, one of the reasons I really appreciate what he's doing is he brought back the big orchestra.
Yes.
Which is not really done these days. And between Showstoppers, Celine, Bob Anderson, and just a handful have actually employed something called musicians again.
Well, and the
so I really respect them for doing
Look
that.
what Steve Wynn is doing. He's bringing all these Broadway shows and the classical shows. They got the huge orchestra and dancers, and it's really neat to hear people actually playing.
See, that's the true sound of Las Vegas.
Right.
And when I used to come back, I used to come to Vegas in the 70s, and I was so inspired by my favorite entertainers. One of the reasons was because they were backed by this wall of sound that would just hit you as soon as the curtain opened, and they'd have these 20, 30, 40-piece orchestras, which kind of disappeared for about 20 years until just the last couple of years, and some of these people are bringing it back. And I think that is something that is true to what Vegas is all about. It's the spirit of Vegas, is the big orchestra.
Right. Yeah. Well, one of the big changes in Las Vegas now, of course, is I can't believe it. Somebody told me this when I was growing up, I would have said,